Another payment method is called advance payment or payment in advance or cash in advance. How does this work? The exporter can avoid credit risk and non-payment risk since payment is received prior to transfer of ownership of goods. Wire transfer credit cards are typically used for cash in advance option. However, requiring advance payment is the least attractive option for buyers, as this method tends to create cash flow problem, and unless the seller sees other option or the buyer has other vendor to choose from, it is often not a competitive option. If you are telling the buyer to pay before you ship, unless your product is so good and so rare and they cannot find alternative, that's when they will consider what you're saying. Else, they won't even look at your side. They will just look for someone else. In international trade, being an African is a lot of weight on you. Being black is a weight that hinders you from consummating transaction as in international trade. Now, being a Nigerian is a heavy weight. Being black is a weight that hinders consummation of trade transaction. So if you are a black man and a Nigerian and you are asking for advance payment, the person must have the highest level of trust to do it. People get advance payment, by the way. There is a company I know in Lagos that sell black soap, Dudu soap. I have a former staff that work in that company, and they told me they will not ship your good if you don't pay. They have been on for many years, and they have track record of performance and of good quality product. Their pedigree is such that buyers abroad will pay in advance before they are good at ship. If you do not pay, nobody will ship it. So requiring payment in advance is a attractive option for buyers, as this method tends to create a cash flow problem. And unless the seller sees no other option, or the buyer has other vendor to choose from, it's often a non-competitive option. In addition, foreign buyers are often concerned that the goods may not be sent if payment is made in advance. Exporters that insist on this payment method as their sole method of doing business may find themselves losing customers to competitors who may be willing to offer a more attractive terms. Application recommended for use in high-risk environments. So if you are going to be shipping to a country that you consider high risk, maybe because you are not sure of payment, you don't have a rep at destination, you might want to demand for advance payment. But they will only answer you if your product is unique, if you have the pedigree and they need the product desperately. Else, they will not. I've been exporting since 2008. I've only received advance payments twice, one from India, one from UK. There is a high level of trust that is involved for that to happen. Recommended for using high-risk trade relationship or export market, and it's ideal for internet-based business. Exporter is exposed to virtually no risk, as the burden of risk is placed nearly completely at the disposal of the importer. Nearly completely at the disposal of the importer. Merit, payment before shipment. Another merit, elimination of payment risk. Elimination of non-payment risk, rather. Elimination of non-payment risk. Demerit, may lose customer to competitor over time. And another demerit, no additional earning through finance operation. You know, when I do advance payment, I can charge more. But when I do open account, I can charge more because you are paying me later. When I do advance payment, I can't charge more. In fact, the person can even ask for less price because it's paying me early. So what happens? Exporter send money first, the importer send money first, exporter then ship the goods, send document to the importer to clear the goods, importer then go to the port and use the document to clear the goods.